welcome back. We are on lesson number 169 in A Course in Miracles, titled, By Grace I Live, by Grace I Am Released. By grace I live, by grace I am released. Grace is an aspect of the love of God, which is most like the state prevailing in the unity of truth. It is the world's most lofty aspiration, for it leads beyond the world entirely. It is past learning, yet the goal for learning. For grace cannot come until the mind prepares itself for true acceptance. Grace becomes inevitable instantly in those who have prepared a table where it can be laid, where it can be gently laid, and willingly received. An altar clean and holy for the gift. Grace is acceptance of the love of God within a world of seeming hate and fear. By grace alone, the hate and fear are gone. For grace presents a state so opposite to everything the world contains that those whose minds are lighted by the gift of grace cannot believe the world of fear is real. Grace is not learned. The final step must go beyond all learning. Grace is not the goal of this course, aspires to attain. Yet we prepare for grace in that an open mind can hear the call to waken. It is not shut tight against God's voice. It has become aware that there are things it does not know, and thus is ready to accept a state completely different from experience with which it is familiarly at home. We have perhaps appeared to contradict our statement that the revelation of the Father and the Son as one has already been set. But we have also said the mind determines when that time will be and has determined it. And yet we urge you to bear witness to the Word of God, to hasten the experience of truth, and speed its advent into every mind that recognizes truth's effects on you. Oneness is simply the idea God is, and in His being, He encompasses all things. No mind holds anything but Him. We say, God is, and then we cease to speak. For in that knowledge, words are meaningless. There are no lips to speak them, and no part of mind sufficiently distinct to feel that it is now aware of something not itself. It has united with its source, and like its source itself, it merely is. We cannot speak, nor write, nor even think of this at all. It comes to every mind when total recognition that its will is God's has been completely given and received completely. It returns the mind into the endless present, where the past and future cannot be conceived. It lies beyond salvation, past all thought of time, forgiveness, and the holy face of Christ. The Son of God has merely disappeared into His Father, as His Father has in Him. The world has never been at all. Eternity remains a constant state. This is beyond experience we try to hasten. Yet forgiveness, taught and learned, brings with it the experience which bear witness that the time the mind itself determined to abandon all, but this is now at hand. We do not hasten it, in that what you will offer was concealed from him who teaches what forgiveness means. All learning was already in his mind, accomplished and complete. He recognized all that time holds and gave it to all minds, that each one might determine from a point where time was ended, when it was released to revelation and eternity. We have repeated several times before that you but make a journey that is done. For oneness must be here. Whatever time the mind has set for revelation is entirely irrelevant to what must be a constant state, forever as it always was, forever to remain as it is now. We merely take the part assigned long since and fully recognized as perfectly fulfilled by him who wrote salvation's script in his Creator's name and in the name of his Creator's Son. There is no need to further clarify what no one in the world can understand. When revelation of your oneness comes, it will be known and fully understood. Now we have work to do, for those in time can speak of things beyond and listen to words which explain what is to come is past already. Yet, what meaning can the words convey to those who count the hours still, and rise and work and go to sleep by them? Suffice it then that you have work to do to play your part. The ending must remain obscure to you until your part is done. It does not matter, for your part is still what all the rest depends on. As you take the role assigned to you, salvation comes a little nearer. Each uncertain heart that does not beat as yet in tune with God. Forgiveness is the central theme that runs throughout salvation, holding all its part in meaningful relationships. The course it runs directed and its outcome sure. And now we ask for grace, the final gift salvation can bestow. Experience that grace provides will end in time, for grace foreshadows heaven, yet does not replace the thought of time, but for a little while. The interval suffices. It is here that miracles are laid, to be returned by you from holy instance you receive. Through grace in your experience, to all who see the light that lingers in your face. What is the face of Christ but his who went a moment into timelessness and brought a clear reflection of the unity he felt, an instant back to bless the world? How could you finally attain to it forever while a part of you remains outside, unknowing, unawakened, and in need of you as witness to the truth? Be grateful to return, as you were glad to go an instant, and accept the gifts that grace provided you. You can carry them back to yourself and revelation stands not far behind. Its coming is ensured. We ask for grace and for experience that comes from grace. We welcome the release it offers everyone. We do not ask for the unaskable. We do not look beyond what grace can give. For this, we can give in grace that has been given us. Our learning goal today does not exceed this prayer. Yet in the world, what could be more than what we ask this day of Him who gives the grace we ask as it was given Him? By grace I live, by grace I am released. By grace I give, by grace I will release. Lesson number 169. By grace I live, by grace I am released. By grace I live, by grace I am released. Okay, so you know me by now. I always, well, let me not say always, most times I start the video with a really high energy, and I started the video like that. I had to take the video 3 times because I was distracted by different things I saw in the video, different sounds that were happening. And I know exactly why I was distracted. I got to read the first 3 lines, all about grace. And I got quiet, and I closed my eyes, and I took a few minutes. I took a few minutes to recalibrate, to come back to this lesson I was going to read. And that lesson couldn't have been read in the same energy that I usually come with. It needed to be read in a whisper, in a calmness, in a state of a small instant. For me, I guess it wasn't even a second, but it was long enough when I closed my eyes. For the few minutes they were closed, it was longer than a second, but it was shorter than a second, but I felt God's presence calm me, kind of like flatline me in a way, and so that I would be able to talk to this lesson. I love grace because grace is something the world usually says you shouldn't have. The world says you should pay for your mistakes, you should earn your living, you should make sure that you provide by you go by the laws of the world. And grace is beyond the laws of the world. Grace is saying, hey, God's your Father, and He loves you immensely, and He wants you to be free of everything and all things that hold you back from feeling joy, from feeling love, from feeling peace, from feeling sanity, from feeling elation, from feeling heaven on earth. He wants to remove that from you. And the world says, that's something that you need to earn, or that's something that you need to earn. It's not something you need to earn. It's God's gift to you. It's who you are. So, by grace I live, and by grace I am released. It transcends the laws of this world, and you become only under the laws of God, which are limitless, which are love, which are joy, which are truth, which are kindness. So walk in that today. Live in that today. May God's grace fill you, and all you see and all you encounter and all that you love, let it shine through inside you, from the inside out, from God's love that we know is with us, our source that never leaves us, our source that goes with us, moving forward all the time, every day and every minute, that we just need to take a minute. It only takes a minute to become reconnected. And basically, God will move the time for you. He will move the mountains. He will make sure your day still comes out perfectly timed. Take the minute. Take the minute for God's grace. He wants to love you. He wants to bless you. Have a great day. Bye.